Rolling in my street, Sunset Boulevard. Date looking for answers. We have Ota ready for interrogation. Is he suspicious? Maybe. But you guys crossed out off my suspect list since day one. Not suspicious at all. Alright, Alpha Troupe. Let's see what our car journey has in store for us.
What is?
Congressman Tsujima and the Kumakuras. There's definitely something going on there.
I mean, come on, like, they have sketchy written all over them. MoMA, So. I mean, one of their names is literally a word that you connect to. Like, so what? And then MoMA, Museum of Modern Art. I mean, art is sketchy. Never really being a visual construct. I don't know.
I agree. But I am not sure it is linked to the new Cyclops serial killings.
Hey, that's what I thought. Like, sort of. Maybe. Maybe they're linked to the old ones. Holy crud.
We need to do further investigation.
The steering wheel. The dashboard. You know, I'm surprised you can never click on what's in front of you on the street. The passenger seat. The glove box. The gear shift. Oh, you're trying to click everything about this car. The rear view mirror. You can see the scenery through the rear window. Okay, clicked my whole car. How about my passenger?
Hey, you! You can't just break into someone's car like that. Wait, your body is transparent. What the?
It's weird. Aiba, explain yourself.
Impossible. How did a jellyfish get in here?
That's mean, Date. I don't look like a jellyfish.
So shiny, too.
You utter idiot. It's me.
It's you.
Renju?
Date, you need your head examined.
Do I look like Renju?
But you kinda look like Boss.
Mizuki?
It's me.
Boss?
See? The game knows.
Date, seriously.
Notice me, senpai.
Then, are you... Mom?
Mom? Wait, what? Why would I be your mom? Your mom is not even a character in this game.
Idiot. They must have increased your dosage too much.
Whoa, Nani? My dosage of what? Am I on drugs? I mean, Date can throw back a couple of drinks, but is he on drugs? Okay.
My dosage?
Yes. Freudian slip? Iba wasn't supposed to let me know this?
Anyway, you're Iba, right?
Hey. We're not gonna just, like, consider this a possibility that Date is under some influential drug that makes me forget and keeps 6 years ago out of my psyche? I mean, you know, there's plenty of reasons to forget, amnesia being a common one, but what if it's forced amnesia, where I need to take this drug in order to keep forgetting? Alright, Iba. Can I trust anyone in this game?
Why are you here? Looking like that?
What, you don't like it?
I just thought I would project myself. You seem lonely.
Well, Iba, truth be told, I've been single for a long time.
How are you doing this?
Magic.
I am overlaying the image your left eye processes with augmented reality.
Magic.
You can't see me through your right eye, only your left.
So right now, if I, like, take out my left eye, you would not be there. Okay, cool. Keep that in mind.
You can't just pop into my eyeball without permission.
You do realize I do that all the time, right?
About... Oh, I missed... okay. So I guess I keep only one response. I can't do the other joke responses. Okay then, about your appearance.
Come to think of it, you look kind of like you do when you're in Somnium. What's that about?
What do you mean?
What do you mean, what do I mean? Why do you look that way?
You don't usually look like that. You have a Somnium form and another form.
Oh, this?
Yes.
Yes, that.
Iba, the eye Pokemon. Capable of hacking into the internet and being able to commit psychic trance waves through Date's psyche. Type, electric and psychic.
Why are you doing this now?
I was bored last night, so...
Iba, the evolved form of Iba.
Huh?
You were bored? Sometimes, you know, Iba is more than just an AI.
I thought you would like it.
It's cool.
Why would I like it?
Well, I did attempt to shape myself to your preference.
Well, that means Boss is my preference because, you know, she kind of looks like Boss.
If you could do that, change it.
I will not.
Why not?
Because I won't.
Not even when I ask you really nicely?
I fear you would eventually grow tired of the other form as well. I just wanted to change my look a little.
Fine.
Think of it as a haircut.
Pretty drastic haircut.
As I said earlier, I completely agree that they are suspicious. But there there's nothing currently linking them to the case.
So, I mean, hey, we let to infer they have crimes somewhere in their closet, but in terms of murdering Shoko and Renju, their hands are clean. Apparently, So murders Iris, and it would seem Momo wouldn't like that very much if you understand Momo is such a A-set fan. So, that's an interesting bit of information we can disconcern, right? Disconcern is the word? Let's say distill, okay? Moma, for the most part, in one timeline, no connection to murder. However, So has a connection to murder in the case of Iris. At the very least, he was at the scene of the crime. So, am I to believe that perhaps the roles will be reversed somehow? Again, Moma has always struck me as someone that wouldn't straight up murder someone the way those two bodies were presented. Like, he would be like, get rid of the evidence. We're Yakuza, you know? But so is Sejima. Like I'm on him for just being an orchestrator of some sorts. But is he the one who's actually doing the murder?
That's true. We have no established motive. Victims were displayed, tied up on a horse, hung from the ceiling. And their left eyes taken out. We still don't know why.
It is possible that Shoko and Renju were disloyal to Congressman Sejima and the Kumakuras. They could have been killed and displayed as a warning.
Yeah, but warning to who? Fellow underdwellers of the crime society? Like, I'm not buying it.
That would fit the current evidence.
Maybe. But it doesn't feel right.
I looked into that.
And what did you find?
Unfortunately, I did not find anything in our database that could connect the two.
You're absolutely coming up empty, shooting bricks here. Well,
I see.
at least we're gonna nail Ota for all these crimes, right? I don't know, Date.
However, I did discover some rumors on the internet.
I'm taking that with a grain of salt. The cesspool of misinformation.
Most of them come across as gossip or conspiracy theories. But would you like to hear them regardless?
Sure, I'm down for some creepypasta.
Please.
Mr. Sejima currently resides in Azabu. He lives in a mansion, a restored samurai castle. But 20 years ago, So Sejima lived elsewhere. In the Kawasaki district, to be exact.
Okay, so 20 years ago, he lived in the Kawasaki district. That means he could have went to Oda's family restaurant 20 years ago, Bloom Park 20 years ago. I'm not sure where Okiura Fishery is at, but that could be something he went to 20 years ago. In essence, he's familiar with the Kawasaki district. Okay.
He lived there until he was 40 years old.
And then he got elected and he got all bougie and went to a castle and restored it. Cool.
The Sejima family owned a vast amount of real estate in the district. Adjusting for inflation, the land was valued above 30 billion yen. The Sejima family sold off its holdings. 6 months later, the incident occurred.
The explosion at the chemical plant.
Huh. Okay. I can see a crime from a mile away. He caused the explosion, which is why he preemptively sold off all those land in order to make a profit. Racketeering, huh? Okay, so Sejima, I'm pretty sure that's your game.
This caused Kawasaki to become a restricted area. And of course, land prices fell drastically to less than 1/30th their original value. What are your thoughts?
His stock market price went through the roof.
The timing is certainly suspicious.
Kinda like GameStop stocks.
To sell that amount of land just 6 months before it happened.
There is another interesting fact.
Lay it on me.
After the accident, So Sejima purchased all of the land back for just 1 billion yen.
So is he the current owner of it?
So he's got 29 billion yen in his pocket and 1 billion yen of land.
Correct.
Huh. Okay.
Despite the horrific accident, the Sejima family is no worse off.
Well, if anything, he's just guilty of having to explain to all the lives he ruined. Assuming he caused the accident. You know, why their lives were ruined for his corporate greed. Corporate greed, I tell you.
True. But I don't see the point of it. It's not like you got anything out of it.
That would be true, but there is more to this story. There is another important fact.
How important?
After the land prices in the Kawasaki region crashed, we will have to continue this conversation later.
Very well. It's probably a receptionist, right?
I am receiving a call from headquarters.
Headquarters? Oh, man. Can it be Mizuki? Because if boss is calling me, I'm worried.
Is this Special Agent Date from Abyss?
Who wants to know?
My name is Akaska from HQ. I'm investigating the Shoko Nadami case.
Okay, Akasaka. What you doing? What you calling me for?
There's something that you need to hear.
Okay.
What is it?
I have a bad feeling about this. He's calling me.
We got a phone call earlier from a prisoner at Fuchu Prison.
Yep.
Prisoner?
Should we take this more seriously, or are we just gonna ignore it like last time and just be like, well, it's no big deal, we're fine, I'm not going to bother, and then, you know, when we really need to interrogate him, he escapes again.
We saved the goal.
But then again, he has no one to drive the getaway car. Renju is dead in this timeline.
I think you should give it a listen.
Oh, we're gonna listen to the conversation?
Who is this?
In here, I'm known as number 89.
What is this call concerning?
I know who killed Shoko Nadami. And if you let me out of here, I will tell you who it is. I suppose you might say I'm looking for a plea bargain.
So he's willing to cooperate, but we know in like our interrogation that went horribly wrong. He didn't tell us jack squat and ended up beating up Date with a pistol.
He will kill again, you know.
In hindsight, he's absolutely right. It already happened. Renju is killed.
And you'll take their eye while they're still alive.
Pretty prophetic. Like he knew exactly the MO. Like I said, he's number 2 on my list. And he's killing via Date's body, mind, and shuffle, you know. And Date doesn't know he's doing it because he's not Date, he's 89. You know, that whole sci-fi twist where their consciousness swap. Yeah, I'm going with that. And that makes number 89 my second suspect. But listening to this again, because I'm assuming, I don't quite remember, it's the same lines of dialogue when we heard it in Iris's timeline. Biggest difference here is his prophecy came true. And if I'm connecting this correctly, however, he only knows that Shoko is dead. Or at least I can assume that. He could just be like saying a lie that he already, you know, like he already killed and, you know, he's just waiting for us to find it. But keep in mind, the biggest difference between the two timelines is the victim, the second victim. In this one, it's Renju, his partner. In the other one, it was Iris, apparently a person of interest to Renju. I guess what I'm getting at here is, how can we not, right, figure out who died based on the information? Because like, how does he explain it? How does he know that he's in prison? He is in prison. Big facts here. So how is he seeing this? Who's writing to him? Like, I think that's the more important thing. Like, he can say Date for all I care. I'll be shocked because, I mean, like, I nailed it, I guess. In some cases, that Date could be a bloodthirsty murderer. But the how he knows is very important, and Date's gonna just, I'm pretty sure now, Date's gonna brush it off, but we're not gonna press. I'm curious to see how he knows, okay? I'm mad that we don't press this information more, but I guess that's a good mystery, right? You kind of leave the thread hanging.
There will be more bodies. If you want to stop this serial killer, I suggest you take my offer. I'll be seeing you.
This has to be a prank.
Arrogant, my friend.
That's what I thought too. However, we got the call yesterday afternoon. Before Renju was killed.
So he oh my god. Why was I stuttering so hard there? But anyway, before Renju was killed, so his prophecy came true. He will kill again. But, if you go according to Iris's timeline, I'm pretty sure 89 was not expecting this because they're partners. They're a team. Renju organized 89's escape. Organized this whole, hey man, call the police station and blah blah blah. Right? I guess what I'm trying to say is 89 might be more centered in this timeline because when he realizes Renju is dead, he's going to freak out. I imagine so.
In other words,
You're saying he predicted the second crime?
Yeah, I think he did. That's why I thought I should contact you.
Good idea. Thanks, Detective.
Good luck.
Do you think there's anything to this?
I don't know.
Alright. Time to crack down Oda for the scum that he is. Or he'll just give us another lead.
Oh, Date.
Oh, Oda. How's it going, dude?
What's wrong? You look like you have a lot on your mind.
Yeah, I just found out online.
Oh, Renju's deaf. Yeah. That was like your homie.
The corpse at Bloom Park. That was Renju's ex-wife, wasn't it?
Oh, you don't know about Renju yet. Ooh. Okay, well then. That's interesting.
Yeah, it was.
So that was Mizuki's mom.
Oh man, we gotta catch him up. Because Mizuki doesn't have a dad either.
Mizuki saw her own mom. And I just left her. But I didn't know. I knew her as Shoko Nadami. Her last name is different. I didn't know that was Mizuki's mother.
Well. Huh. No. That's interesting. Just given how close we know Ota, Iris, and Mizuki is, I can believe that he doesn't know that Shoko and Renju were married at one point and they had a daughter. I could buy that. But it's interesting. Doesn't mean he didn't kill her. It just means he didn't know who he killed. See what I'm saying? So it's this case of, oh man, this murder I killed. The person I killed. Why did I say this murder I killed? The person I killed, right, is a lot more closer to me than I initially thought. Hence his reaction. Hence why I think he can be shocked that he did a terrible thing to someone, but he wasn't intending to target Mizuki. It just happens to be circumstance.
I want to apologize to her.
Look, if anyone I can peg as a copycat killer is Oda. He knows internet stories and rumors, and he looks this stuff up online, so...
I need to tell her that I'm sorry.
Well, you'll get your chance. She's fine. She can handle it. Because that was just the tip of the iceberg. Tip of the iceberg? What do you mean? Whew. Receptionist, you didn't let him know? Alright, let's talk to the receptionist first.
Hey now, that's awfully aggressive.
Well, you know, I mean, food is good.
You're an alpha type, aren't you?
For sure. Date, you cool? Shh. Daddy's working.
I kinda like that.
Yeah, after work we can go get food.
And I kinda like you.
Don't give me that look.
Oh, but there is one little thing you should know about me. I'm a reptilian.
It's 2021, baby. You can identify as anything you want.
Is that going to be a problem?
No problem.
What's a reptilian?
A reptilian humanoid alien.
Yep, I'm down.
They are said to be shapeshifters that take on human form.
I've seen species. We're all good, Aiba. We're good. I don't know, Date. She could just be trying to prey on you in order to get your seed, and then when she's done giving birth, she'll kill you. A risk I'm willing to take.
Yeah, that is definitely gonna be a problem.
No way.
Oh, too bad.
You get asked out a lot, don't you? I don't know why you're sitting here behind a desk. You should be an idol.
Well, fun. I'm just gonna. This is all guessing here. That's what she tried to do, but it turns out she has no talent in singing or dancing. Hence, Renju, the nice guy that he is, put her behind the desk because she's a pretty face. Am I right?
Oh, thank you. But despite my looks, I am a bit too old to be an idol.
How old are you? 257.
I couldn't get into it now.
How old are you, if you don't mind me asking?
I turned 36 this year.
Yeah, Date's like, what, 38? He'd be fine. Odo, why are you giving me that look? You're like 26, but you look like you're 12.
You're kidding.
No problem. After all, it means we get to see each other again.
I'm glad.
Odo, the hater rate is real, man.
She's recording a podcast right now.
What's the subject? Murder in the first degree?
Looking at her schedule, it should end soon.
Way to really nail this statement here, huh? The girl with big tits, mommy milkies, those huge bazingas, the chitty chitty bang bang titty titty bang bang is sitting behind the counter. Yes, that's what I've decided to call her. Not to her face, of course. Ah, misogynistic pig.
Hey, girl with the big tits.
Excuse me?
I said that out loud, didn't I? Well, Date, prepare to get a Class 1 inappropriate behavior towards women lawsuit filed. Man, you are the worst.
Shit, I said it to her face.
Well, Date, you're gonna have to, reach a settlement.
I want to run away and never look back.
Wait, if you do that, Aiba, I can plead insanity. I'm not gonna repeat that line. Let me just get a better angle. There you go.
Mizuki didn't seem like she was angry with you.
What? You met Mizuki?
Man, it's so weird to have to catch Oda up on all of our relationships.
Oh, at the interrogation.
That's right. He doesn't know I live with Mizuki. I have no reason to hide it, but it's sort of hard to explain. Yeah, I spoke to Mizuki at her, questioning earlier.
You're sick, Date.
Just tell him the truth, Date. You're in hot water, as it is.
What?
Questioning? That sounds dirty. If I were writing a light novel, that's exactly how I would describe a sexy scene.
What do you want me to say? It's the way Date said it, obviously, but, fine. Go ahead and use this gold I just gave you for your hit light novel. Questioning.
What kind of novels are you writing, kid?
Not a kid.
I don't know anything.
Man, it's almost as if you're innocent. I don't trust you.
I've only seen Renju a couple of times.
I didn't think it was possible to be this bad at lying.
Maybe he's so bad at it that he's actually throwing you off.
Though it is plainly obvious, I did a thermal check on Ota's body. This is his current body temperature.
As you can see, he's well above a fever. In fact, the predator would easily spot him from like 10 miles away.
That's what I thought. Have you forgotten, Ota? You're my thrall.
Oh yeah. So we kind of have Oda serving us, and now this is like a relevant thing in this timeline.
You don't want me to tell Iris your secret, do you?
That you hack her phone? That you were her secret admirer on the interwebs?
Huh?
Yeah. You getting this? This juicy gossip?
Well, wait, it's no big deal. I just...
You better start talking.
Okay.
Alright, let me just go to where have you been, just so I won't miss it.
Nowhere. Just doing my normal routine.
Meanwhile, Oda's normal routine is, you hear like, I forgot what the song is called, but you hear like some Phantom of the Opera kind of like music, and his normal routine just includes like plucking out Renju's eye and hanging him up in Sunfish's pocket. Yeah, you know, my normal routine.
I don't know your normal routine.
But if I was to guess your normal routine that's not involving a gruesome murder, number one on my suspect list, I would say maybe, you know, playing a bunch of mobile games on your phone, going out for like a drink, anime.
I went to a doujin store to look at the new releases.
Smart.
And I ate some ramen at Jiro's, and then headed over to the PC cafe to browse threads.
Nah. Okay. Do we go to any one of these places to confirm?
You know, normal.
None of that is necessarily normal. Nerdy, yes. Normal? You're not quite there yet.
If that's normal, I haven't had a normal day in my life.
You know, again, easy target to really get on, right? Nerdy kind of guy, otaku for life. And okay, fine. It makes you think he's not capable of bloodthirsty murder for whatever reason, but you see, it's the people you don't really expect. His story is so believable that he could be just big braining it, man. Like Detective Date, he will want to hear me say some nerdy stuff. Once I say this exactly how I planned it, he won't suspect a thing. You see what I'm saying here?
Last night, I was walking over to Sunfish Pocket,
It was closed.
and I saw Renju come out of the building.
What? What time last night? What time? Give me a time. Give me a time, boy.
Was he alone?
The time here, I mean, like 8:55 was an important time because like that's the last time he was alive. So he didn't even say anything yet. We know he's lying.
Someone was with him.
Look, man, you're about 2 seconds away from being like violently punched.
A man.
Okay, it wasn't a man. He's in the clear. No red.
No. A woman.
I mean, if he doesn't know for sure, man. Hold up. Who would Renju be with at Sunfish Pocket closing time? Right? I'm assuming closing time. But maybe not closing time. He was going there. The mermaid, Iris, Mama. Like, those are the three that popped in my head. He's red. Okay.
Okay, look. I can tell you're trying to protect her, but you have to help me out here. Was it Iris?
No, it definitely for sure wasn't Tessa.
It definitely was. Okay, Iris. But she lived. And Renju's the one dying. I am not sure what to think of that.
Got it. So Renju was with Iris.
What, bro?
Okay, fine. There's no point in hiding it, I guess. You're right. Renju came out of the building with Tessa. Tessa has nothing to do with this! She wouldn't murder anyone, she wouldn't hurt a fly! She's an idol!
I mean, idols hurt flies. I'm just saying. Everyone can hurt a fly.
Idols don't kill people!
And that's where you're wrong, Oda. Idols do kill people. Because people are idols. Get what I'm saying? I don't know why I decided to go with Daniel Craig all of a sudden from Knives Out. But the point I'm trying to make is that looks can be deceiving. And you gotta stop being biased.
You need to stop putting her on a pedestal.
Tessa is a savior to me. Tessa I know wouldn't hurt anyone.
Now let me ask you a question, boy. Would you kill for your savior? would you? Get blood on your hands for Tessa, Iris, ASAP? I think you would. I think you would. And my God, I think you are a murderer.
The first time I met her, I had a bad case of writer's block.
And the receptionist is like, wow, you got it bad. Like, you might need some counseling. And I think that it's unhealthy to really want to consider anyone a savior. And you know, Oda, I mean, I don't know you very well, but we can talk, you know?
And I saw all this awful negativity online and...
Oh, well, you know, negativity in online is like a symbiotic relationship. Toxicity everywhere.
I lost sight of what I really wanted to write. It was the lowest point of my life.
He is talking like a professional, though he hasn't published anything.
I figured he was just an amateur. Iva, I'm just saying. You've seen Bases ain't... oh my god. Doing the voice of Daniel Craig. Iva, I doubt he has any capability as a writer. But have you seen Basic Instinct? Where he uses real life to then fuel his actual ideas for said books? I'm just saying. I'm taking everything with a grain of salt with this boy.
Yeah.
Ice Pick Murderer. Catherine Trammell.
Then, by pure chance, I found a video of Tessa singing and dancing. And it made me realize something important. You don't have to care what people think, you know? If you do your best at what you believe in, your message will get through to people.
Taking one small step from zero, I get it.
That attitude is something all great creators need to have. After that, I became a huge A-Set fan and got over my writer's block. And I know I'm not the only one Tessa has inspired. A lot of otaku like me say that Tessa is their savior. She cheers them up when they're down.
Well, at least you are self-aware of your otaku nature. And, she is a good person. And I respect the work she does. But again, would you do anything to cheer her up in her time of need?
So there's no way Tessa can be involved in murder. Absolutely impossible.
Impossible. Famous last words, huh, Oda?
But do you suspect her?
I don't know. You tell me. What do you think? I'm just thinking like you want to protect her at all costs. Meaning, if she is said murderer, you would want me to think it's not her. Throw me off the scent.
I need to hear her side of the story.
Her being alone with Renju is kind of suspicious.
If I do, I might find out she's totally innocent. If you truly believe that she didn't do it, you should tell me everything you know.
Man, that's an interesting concept now that I think about it. You know, because, you know, we know in Iris' timeline, Mizuki looks up to that girl like a big sister. Respects her, you know? It's a dark, grim thought to think that Oh yeah, by the way, all this love and admiration you have for me, I killed your parents. Continue to follow me on Instagram and continue to give me a like and thumbs up on YouTube, okay? Cool. You get what I'm saying? Like, damn, Iris, that's a cold thing to do, knowing that Mizuki likes you very much. But again, like, Iris is not on this list of suspects for me. I think, you know, let me put it this way. Someone who dies in another timeline cannot commit murder in this timeline, right? Right? I mean, again, we haven't finished Iris's timeline, so what fresh twist lie in there? But again, Date doesn't seem to be outright suspicious of her, which is cool. It's not like So, Tsujima, and Kamakura, who have been hiding things and they attacked me and they come off as shady. You know, Iris is a kid. You know, like, you don't think she's capable of it. And, you know, you guys can rag on me a little bit here. Oh, but you think Oda is doing it, you know, like you say, you know, looks can be deceiving when it comes to Oda, but with Iris, you know, you completely, like, dodge her and believe her. Well, first of all, we've spent a whole, like, story with Iris, so, you know, the game could be marinating me very well. So, keep that in mind. Second of all, knowing that Iris was in Mizuki Somnium dead, that kind of, I don't know, I mean, what's the motivation? Like, why?
But...
Go on, Oda.
Do it for Iris.
Blackmail. You gotta love it. Blackmail. Okay, there you go. Time.
around 6:15, I guess.
Okay, so then Renju came back on his own.
Where did they go?
I didn't see.
Okay, that's fine. Whew. Little yawn action there. I didn't see, you didn't see, huh? Okay. So you didn't follow along. You know, you saw what you saw and then you didn't follow through. I get it.
They got into Renju's car and drove off.
Okay, now we can piece together from our previous experiences that whenever you get in Renju's car, you can be sure something wrong is going on. And I think that they went to that warehouse with the sync machine.
What did you do?
I went inside Sunfish Pocket, but I saw a sign that said the entire club was reserved.
Whoa, okay, there you go. Let's circle that for a minute. There's a reservation, entire club, and in that same day, a murder happens. Who was the person who reserved it? Bingo. That's our man or woman.
I figured I would just go home.
Or that could just be a way to like throw people off the scent. Alright, Alpha Troop, what is Oda gasping at? He's just like eyes wide, mouth open, head scratching. We don't know what's going on now. But I guarantee you will find out next time. Till then, have a great day or night. Drive safely. If you don't drive, don't worry. You can just enjoy Date's driving whenever he drives in this game. Do you want to drive one day? Be sure to get your license. Anyway, I'm having a good time. I hope you guys are too. And I'll see you later.